Hi, friends and fam. I'm Nathan. Thanks for being here. Well, first presidential debate was tonight. Um, I've been sitting here, honestly, contemplating. I feel compelled to share. But what, right? I've come to a place where I feel like less is more, right? Like there's just so many words and subjects and possibilities, and I was feeling, just sitting here, feeling through the energies and feeling through the feelings, and it's like it's all over the place, right? And I didn't watch it, right? So I want to share, I have no stake, like personal stake, in the polarized this or that subjects, or the issues, or because I am just, I love you all, period. And here's the deal, like, I was debating, talking about the polarization of the elections and what happens, and I was thinking about, and I was also thinking about, well, maybe I could talk about, because I'm really an emotional dude, and I like talking about the feels, and maybe like talking about just maybe encouraging you, or anyone, everyone, anyone that's paying attention, to really just during this process of this current election season, just feeling noticing, maybe going to the observation place and noticing how all of this, anything feels, and just maybe just, I'm really into really, really just noticing and observing the flows, right? And that includes the emotional flows, and really just being with the emotional flows as they are, as I notice them. And as I chat about this, I just realized, all of this is just, it kind of honestly feels like anything I say would just be add to the noise in a lot of ways. And because it's just, there's a lot of noise, energetic noise, emotional noise, societal, like social noise. And I came to a realization, or an epiphany tonight, as I was screen scrolling, leaving a comment on a post, and that I think what I'm going to do is, through the duration of the election period, just anytime someone tries to draw me into a conversation about any of the polarized dynamics or issues or whatnot, I think my only response at this point will just be to offer up hugs. I think that's all I got. That's all I got. It's the only thing that feels right to me. It's the only. And then, as I say that, I even and as I play through that, like I'm just honestly here. I'm gonna do this with my eyes closed a bit, because it's how it helped me process the energies and the flows and the feelings. Like, even as I play that out, as I kind of like feel that through and kind of play that out, just anytime the energy is going to be an interesting day tomorrow, there's going to be a lot of conversations and a lot of people around me asking me to join their conversation on, really, I don't feel it. I don't feel it. Like, I didn't watch the debate. I don't feel drawn to watching the debate or paying attention to a lot of it. And I also don't, I just feel, I really, truly, genuinely feel how anyone votes, if it's right for them, it's definitely right for them. And it's, I'm really into, the supporting anyone's personal acts of free will, sovereignty, autonomy, empowerment, um, and all of that, right? right? All those energies. And there's so much about the energy of these type of events that I feel like co-opt and kind of like envelop us, that it's hard to kind of be centered with ourselves and who we are and why we are choosing what we choose as we choose it. So so even my act of choosing hugs, I was noticing, yeah, I'm choosing hugs, y'all. I'm choosing hugs. And I was noticing that the programs and the thoughts in the mind started going places that, like, well, that could be combative. Like, some people might take that as combative, or they might start to pigeonhole me, or they might have opinions or beliefs and think that I'm this or think that I'm that. And it's super fascinating, right, to observe, because I genuinely just, I don't care who you are. I would love to offer up you a hug from the bottom of my heart, from wherever you're coming from in this political circus show or political game or political whatever it is. I mean, that's even that I notice is a my own, yeah. It's very easy for me to get caught up in concerns about what others may think or feel about what I think and say, right? So it's fascinating as I feel through this, like I think what I might do for the rest of the evening, or a good portion of it, is honestly, I'm choosing that if I am going to move forward with my new plan of just offering up hugs to people in any political context of any political conversation from the duration of the election, as I do want to make sure that I'm coming from a heart-centered place as I do it. So I feel like I may just sit here and feel that out and feel it through, and kind of do some of my own observations and noticings and letting go and clearing of how that will feel, how that could feel, and how it feels to me. Really, it's really my reflection. It really feels like I want to be very intentional about this choice, right? So I feel very intentional as I'm speaking it, but I also, and I'm wondering to myself, am I kind of scared to do this? Am I scared to move forward with this? And I do feel a little bit of that. I'm noticing a little bit of that in me. Like, I'm feeling a little nervous. Because I know, I want to say, because I know how these conversations go, but do I really? Every conversation is completely different. Every interaction with every human that I interact with every day is a different interaction and feel. And I have no idea really what others are feeling, even if they, I mean, it's, I mean, I do and I don't, right? We feel there's a feeling, there is the intuitive feelings, of course, and everything, but there's also everyone's own experience of what the mutual share of the experience is. And I'm really into honoring that mutual individual experience and not co-opting others' energies into what I feel their energy is. I trust myself and I trust what I feel, but I think it's also important for us to also, I do believe a big part of the trust is letting go. Letting go of what I think and what I feel, so that it truly flows freely for both of us within that interaction. Not just in these politics, but that actually applies in every single interaction. So while I trust my intuition, I also trust letting go of what I feel and experience and perceive as their experience, because it's their experience, not my experience. All I have is my experience, even in the context of a mutual shared experience. That's all I got. Love you.